In this video, let's discuss on basics of trigonometry. I am making 3 videos for discussing basics of trigonometry. This is first video of trigonometry. Next 2 videos will be continuation of first video. In trigonometry, we study the characteristics of right angled triangle. We know sum of angles of a triangle will be 180 degrees. Let us consider vertices of triangle be A, B and C. Angle of A plus angle of B plus angle of C will be 180 degrees for a triangle. But for a right angle triangle, one of its angle is 90 degrees. Here angle of B is 90 degrees. Opposite to angle of 90 degrees is called hypotenuse. AC is called hypotenuse. And if we consider angle theta at C, let us consider angle theta at C. The side opposite to B, which is 90 degrees angle, is called hypotenuse. That is, AC is called hypotenuse side. The side opposite to angle theta, that is AB, is called opposite side. Remaining side is called as adjacent side. Opposite side is measurement from A to B. Adjacent side is measurement from B to C. Hypotenuse is measurement from A to C. To find sin theta, we use formula sin theta is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. For cos theta, you use adjacent side by hypotenuse. Here I have mentioned sin theta is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. Cos theta is adjacent by hypotenuse. Opposite side measures AB. So I am writing AB by AC. Cos theta is adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side is BC and hypotenuse is AC. To find tan theta, we divide sin theta with cos theta. Tan theta is sin theta by cos theta. When you divide sin theta by cos theta, you will divide AB by AC whole divided by BC by AC. AC gets cancelled and you will get tan theta will be equal to AB by BC. If you want, you can note down this for your future references. Other than these 3 terms used in trigonometric functions, we also use cosec theta, secant theta and cot theta. Cosec theta is inverse of sin theta. Secant theta is inverse of cos theta. Cot theta is inverse of tan theta. That means cosec theta equal to 1 by sin theta. Secant theta is equal to 1 by cos theta. Cot theta will be equal to 1 by tan theta. Just now I have mentioned cosec theta is 1 by sin theta. We also reverse these 2 terms. Hypotenuse by opposite side because it is inverse of sin theta, and these 2 also gets reversed, AC by AB. If you remember only this thing, which is sin theta equal to opposite side by hypotenuse, cos theta equal to adjacent by hypotenuse, other trigonometric functions can be easily derived from them. Tan theta is sin theta by cos theta. If you find tan theta, inverse of tan theta is cot theta. And inverse of sin theta is cosec theta. Inverse of cos theta is sec theta. So you can easily derive other functions when you know sin theta and cos theta. First, we have to definitely keep in our mind sin theta is opposite side by hypotenuse. If you make a mistake in this thing, then everything goes wrong. with your calculations. Let's learn clearly. Tan theta is sin theta by cos theta, opposite side by adjacent side. When you divide these two, you will get AB by BC. Cosec theta is 1 by sin theta. Here inverse of this one is hypotenuse by opposite. Inverse of AB by AC is AC by AB. Secant theta is 1 by cos theta. Inverse of this thing is hypotenuse by adjacent. Inverse of BC by AC is AC by BC. Cot theta is inverse of tan theta, 1 by tan theta. Which is inverse of AB by BC, which is BC by AC. If you want, you can note down them. From Pythagoras theorem, we know hypotenuse square is equals to opposite square plus adjacent square. That is, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Let me write down. AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. When you divide both sides by AC square, you will get 1 is equal to AB by AC whole square plus BC by AC whole square. AB by AC is opposite side by hypotenuse, which is sin theta. BC by AC is adjacent side by hypotenuse, which is cos theta. Here, when you replace AB by AC with sin theta and BC by AC with cos theta, you can get sin theta whole square plus cos theta whole square is equal to 1. I have written it for you so that if you want steps, you can note down them. Mention from Pythagoras theorem, it is hypotenuse square is opposite square plus adjacent square. I have mentioned what is hypotenuse AC, AB, and I have divided with AC whole square, and AB by AC will become sin theta, BC by AC will become cos theta. Similarly, as this formula we have found out, similarly secant square theta minus tan square theta is 1. Cosecant square theta minus cot square is 1. Let's solve few examples to check our understanding. Here in this question, it is asked to find all trigonometric functions, which is sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosec theta, sec theta. Sin theta is opposite side by hypotenuse, but here a hypotenuse is not given. By Pythagoras theorem, we can find hypotenuse also. Hypotenuse will be equal to under root of opposite sides whole square plus adjacent side whole square, which is under root of 4 square plus 3 square, under root of 16 plus 9. 16 plus 9 is 25, under root of 25 is 5. So hypotenuse you will get as 5. Sin theta, we know it is opposite side by hypotenuse. Opposite side it is given 4. Hypotenuse is 5. So opposite by hypotenuse is 4 by 5. Similarly, you can find cos theta, which is adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side is 3 and hypotenuse is 5. So cos theta is 3 by 5. So cos theta is 3 by 5. Tan theta, we know sin theta by cos theta will give tan theta. It will be 4 by 5 divided by 3 by 5, which is 4 by 3. Cosec theta, which is 1 by sin theta, you will get inverse of sin theta, which is 5 by 4. Inverse of 4 by 5 is 5 by 4. Secant theta, which is inverse of cos theta, inverse of 3 by 5 is 5 by 3. Cot theta, which is inverse of tan theta, inverse of 4 by 3 is 3 by 4. Find trigonometric functions if any two sides of a triangle is given. It is asked to find sin theta if cos theta value is 0.5. we just now solved a theorem which gave you sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So substituting cos theta is equal to 0.5, sin square theta plus 0.5 whole square is equal to 1. When you solve them, you will get sin theta value. Here it is asked which of the following is the value of sin theta. Is it 0.88 or 1.1? Sin theta is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. For a right angle triangle, hypotenuse is always greater than or equal to opposite or adjacent side. So, we know for a right angle triangle, opposite side or adjacent side is less than or equal to hypotenuse, but will not be greater than hypotenuse. When you bring back hypotenuse to LHS side, you will get by hypotenuse is less than or equal to 1. Opposite by hypotenuse is sin theta. That is, sin theta is less than or equal to 1. Sin theta will have the greater value as 1, not more than that. So 1.1, which is given in options, is not the value of sin theta. So the answer will be option A. In this video, we discussed how to find trigonometric functions like sine, cosine, tangent, cosecant, secant, cot, when two sides of right angle triangle are given. In our next video, we will discuss how to find trigonometric functions like sine and cosine when one of its angle is mentioned other than 90 degrees. Angle is mentioned as theta having a value of 30 degrees. What will be sin theta? We will discuss in our next video. See you in my next video. Thank you for watching.